What is good everyone, I'm BA and we are back again with another movie reaction. This film is called Host and it was released in 2020 on Shudder. I chose this film because it was recommended to me by my boy Theo Kane, movie director. He's got his own YouTube channel at Slimehouse TV, because he made friends with one of the writers on this film, a fellow called Jed Shepard. So they struck up a friendship, so because of that, Theo was like, check out my friend's film he wrote. It was quite highly acclaimed on Shudder last year. I believe it was one of the best reviewed Shudder originals from last year. So this is Host, and without further ado, let's get into this shit and see what it's saying to it. Okay, so it's starting from the view of someone using their desktop. It's quite a unique concept. The only other time I've seen like a webcam scenario used in a horror was on one of the VHS sequels. It was either one of the VHS movies or one of the ABC's of Death movies, where there was like a guy having a conversation with his wife over a webcam, and it turns out that like she was being monitored because she was giving birth to an alien baby. It's a long story. Okay, so I'm assuming she's just adding her friends to the group chat. So it's like a Zoom call. Obviously this is a trope of the horror genre nowadays, is to ground it in realism by using realistic cameras. The Blair Witch Project started it. Paranormal Activity revitalised it. This seems to be of the same ilk as those films, increasing the realism by adding cameras that your everyday person would use rather than movie cameras. Okay. So a bunch of random shit just fell out the cupboard, was it? To be fair, if she had a bunch of brooms stacked against the cupboard, that's her own fault. Restack your brooms, lady.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
No.
Yeah, I've done it a few times and it is really cool. Like,
Does anything ever happen?
What is it they are doing, I wonder?
Oh, she's back.
yay.
Have you spoken to the other guys?
Well, they've definitely got the lagginess of people's connections via video chat down to a T.
Oh, I think you need to turn off the phone audio.
Please turn off the fucking phone audio.
I'm nervous.
What's there to be nervous about? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fun.
What are they about to do?
People are not allowed to cough anymore. This is ridiculous.
No,
They're
you
not.
have to hide a cough with a fart now instead of the other way around.
Someone coughed next to me the other day. Before I could get to them, the village people strung him up and set him on fire.
He's so cute. He's been so naughty though. He just keeps going out, and then I have to I literally have to chase him down the street, and I'm like, Dad, sit down.
The acting's very natural and realistic in the scene. I completely buy that they're all just friends.
Is she okay?
Doesn't look all right.
Well, they should have never moved in together for lockdown.
Yeah, you don't know a person in that short a time.
Imagine if it wasn't muted on their side there. The guy's just in the kitchen like, fucking bitches.
Totally fine. It's like when we have an argument, he just goes to the bedroom. Now I have all this space.
It's almost as if she engineered the argument to get all that space.
Hang on. It takes a while.
Look. It's me.
Oh my god.
Got a twin. Oh no.
Wow,
There's two of
this is some high-tech video shit.
Hi, Teddy.
Teddy. Hey, buddy.
Hey. Hi, Jimmy.
Teddy. You made it.
Well, they look like they're chilling. Out of all of them, they look like they're having the most fun. He's sipping a lemon ting next to the swimming pool with his wifey on the diving board.
I gotta check this bit guy out.
Oh.
Pretty.
So creepy. Yeah, what the fuck?
Nice.
You literally.
Introducing the creepy imagery early on.
I'll make this as atmospheric as I can.
Ooh. Wow. Oh my god.
Fucking creepy.
Considering all they had was a vape and a little wind-up musical box, it was quite good atmosphere setting.
To be honest, when I hear that music, it's Oh, it's fucking horrible. It's horrible. So this is his. God bless them. If it's playing, watch out.
Setting up the music, remember that if it's playing, watch out. Side note, I wonder if the woman showing off the technology she had, where she could cut herself out and display a fake background, will in some way be the twist later on, like things weren't actually behind them that they perceived them to be and it was in some way a cut out background. Just a thought. I might be wrong. Let's continue and see.
What should we toast to? A happy seance?
Oh, they're doing a seance.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Thanks so much for inviting me along. I've got to confess, I've never done this before over Zoom.
So is she like the seance team leader?
My grandparents are Chinese. Does that mean that I will not be able to communicate with them?
No, not at all. There's no language on the astral plane.
The astral plane is like the ultimate Google Translate.
The candle is going to be our guiding focus, and it's going to encourage the spirit. It will give them almost a beacon to come towards.
So they're like moths.
But it can also be physical things, like you might hear a knock, or you might see your candle light flicker.
Every single one of these people are casted perfectly, by the way. It is like a group of friends and a seance leader.
Okay, I'm going to switch on some isochronic tones, and they just help our energy to join the vibrations of the spirit realm.
Nice, that's my jam.
Close your eyes, and I'd like you just to visualize that circle.
Can you see it? Wife completely killed the atmosphere of that first bit.
Ted, you know
Ted,
what?
sorry.
Ted's gotta go. Bye.
Are you serious? Wow. Did he just leave?
Such a fucking knob sack.
As if she just interrupted the seance channeling moment.
Is there anyone there? Please come forth. And all together. Is there anyone there? Please come forward.
That was about as good as all together as they could do over a Zoom call.
Did everybody hear that?
I heard it.
I heard something.
I'm so sorry. It must be my delivery. I'm really sorry. I'll be back in a second.
The fucking Amazon driver travelled a long distance to get there from the astral plane. I wonder how long it took the actors to coordinate this. I wonder if it was a lot of one takes or a lot of individual takes. I'm very curious as to how they actually filmed it.
I felt like a hand on my shoulder. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Something just touched my neck.
They're trying to get information out of these spirits, and apparently the spirits are just interested in sexual assault.
Do you want to call out and ask who it is? Maybe a name might come into your head, or...
The name Jack's come to mind.
Okay.
So Jack just showed up and grabbed her by the neck. Well, that's kind of fucked up of you, Jack.
He hanged himself.
Listen,
Poor
Jim,
Jack.
what I want you to do...
Just because you hung yourself, don't be grabbing other people's necks, bro.
Go.
It might just be a bad connection.
Okay, so that other girl's lost her connection as well.
Oh my god.
What a prick.
You
No.
bitch.
No, you didn't.
You can't be doing that during a professional seance.
Did you make that up?
Oh, it was the seance lady that lost connection. Well, at least she didn't get to see her taking the absolute piss out of her craft.
There was just nothing being said.
I actually thought you were gonna, like, die.
That's actually not true, there was nothing being said, because just before she jumped up and did that, the other girl said she felt a hand on her shoulder.
Hayley.
Hayley!
Fuck off, Gemma.
Oh, guys. Hayley just can't have fun. That's her taking it.
Gemma, Hayley just felt a hand on her fucking shoulder.
You know what, Gemma? Nobody.
Okay, that was not fucking normal.
Hayley, stop fucking about, please.
I swear it wasn't. We have to keep going. You know, we've connected with something. We gotta keep going. We gotta talk to it.
I would disconnect with the something.
Turn your lights off.
Hayley, honestly, if I die, I'm actually gonna haunt you myself.
I often threaten people with that. It's a good threat.
Maybe I don't like it.
That was well framed there with just her eyes peeking over the top of the webcam. This is a very slow episode of Cops.
person in my house.
Okay, so that lady legit has some sort of poltergeist in her fucking house.
You gotta go check it out.
Don't do that. That's a stupid idea.
I agree with the second lady.
Dad?
So the girl in the blue top's getting dragged about by the chair, and the girl in the tartan top is just getting loud bangs all over the house. Are these two different types of spirit? It's quite inconsiderate of the seance lady to just channel a spirit into all their houses and then just leave the Zoom call. Poltergeists, everyone, see you later.
No.
She noped out. Personally, I would investigate the attic. You might find something cool. True story. I lived in a place once and there was an attic which we didn't explore for about 2 years, and then the third year we lived there, we decided to pop it open and explore one night. There was a fucking pool table and a whole room up there for playing pool. Always investigate your attic.
Things there, it's fine. Can I go back?
Is that a hanging fucking body? That was a very good effect. I wonder if that was a post effect or a practical effect they did in shot.
Do you see that? No. What?
Please, I can't see anything.
I do not see anything either.
What the fuck, guys? This is not funny.
Okay, now there's some shit going down in Pigtail's house.
So sorry, I'm so sorry. My internet is a bit of a sorry. I've not been able to get it going. How's it going?
We've had some interesting experiences.
Saw a hanging dead body in the attic. It was a very interesting experience.
Gemma, you were telling us about your friend Jack. So it sounds pretty likely that it's him. Have you tried asking if it's Jack?
I don't know, Gemma, have we tried asking if it's Jack?
Yeah, Gemma. What's Jack saying about all of these events? Gemma. We haven't heard from Jack in a while. Gemma.
Jack's not real. Gemma made him up.
Jack doesn't exist?
No, Jack doesn't exist at all.
That's what you get for taking a piss out of the seance.
I told you not to disrespect the spirits.
Also, I wonder why they cast the Scottish lady as the witchy spiritual guide. Is that some sort of nationalist undertone towards us Scottish, like we're more witchy and black magic-y? Because it's fucking true.
We don't know what it might be, so I mean, if we're lucky, it's just another spirit.
Well, what if we're not lucky though? What if we're not lucky?
Then you're fucked.
Are you my friend?
The spirit is in fact not a friend. Either that or he just stuck a fork in a plug socket.
What the fuck?
Oh, that was exciting. Oh, guys, what the fuck was that?
A few of them seem to be enjoying that a bit too much. She just saw a hanging dead body in her fucking attic.
Crap, I've actually finished the whole bottle of wine.
Wow. She got tanked during the poltergeist invasion.
Hello, friend. Oh wait, isn't this her background?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. I'm gonna give her a call.
Yeah, that's the video she was playing earlier.
What? Whoa!
Emma! Emma, turn the filters off. Come on.
Oh, that's a good idea. It's a filter appearing on someone who isn't there, isn't it?
Emma.
It's gonna turn and face her. That was done well.
What are you doing? Don't.
It's a good idea. Bag of flour.
Emma?
It's fine.
Emma, get out of there right now! Emma, you need to get out of there!
There's a good effect with the footsteps.
Regina! Regina! What?
Fucking hell, was that just like a dead body dropping from the ceiling? Well, she might be dead.
I don't understand what she said.
That is fucking brutal. That was probably the best thing so far, man. That was fucked up, slicing between the footage of her just walking about normally and the spirit violently smashing her face off the keyboard.
What are you doing, Gemma? Gemma, where are you going?
Emma, I'll be right. Listen to me, you'll be fine.
Gemma, what are you doing?
At least she took the time to put her mask on. You don't want the spirits to catch COVID. The astral plane. Is this Teddy back now? He has missed a show.
Stop hiding, you fat bitches. Come out. Oh, fuck off. You lot are taking the piss. What's up, Em? Come on, tell me. Oh.
Did he get out?
Hang on a sec.
Teddy's back just in time to get fucked up.
Hang on, I've got to go find the old, what do you call it, the box. Salem was an interesting character.
Teddy was not ready for the jump scare.
Jenny!
Wow, that was a fucking well good effect.
Did he get up? You're gonna die. Don't listen to me.
I mean, considering he just saw his missus get pulled into the sky, hung, then dropped into a swimming pool, he's handling it better than most. He said earlier, when you hear the music, watch out.
Teddy, wake up. Teddy, get up now.
Don't think Teddy's gonna wake up. Think he's gonna burn alive instead.
Teddy, wake up.
Damn, that effect. Shit. If he'd have woke up a minute ago, that was fine, but to wake up while on fire, damn. That's good cinematography there with the eye and the bed sheet. She's reaching for the towel. She fucking means business. Gotta say, all the effects in this film are really done excellently. Oh shit. She came to the wrong house. She was safer on the street. Wow. She got smashed with that fucking bottle. Get back out of that house. You made such a bad move going into one of the other possessed houses. You ran away from your possessed house just to enter another possessed house.
Fuck you!
The most reasonable response to the poltergeist thus far. Oh, she was alive. Was not expecting that.
Did you see anything?
Third flash, we're getting a jump scare, aren't we? Nice. It's a good promotion for Zoom as well. I hope they endorsed this movie. Okay, so that was Host, and I will be back in just a minute with my thoughts on that. Alright, Host, what did I think of that? Well, like I said, I got recommended this by my boy Theo because he knew one of the writers, Jed Shepard. I didn't know anything else going in or what to expect. I just knew it was a horror film, well received on Shudder last year, and that was it. I loved the setup. You know what this actually reminds me of? I'm going to say it straight off the bat. Like an extended Tales from the Crypt or Twilight Zone or Black Mirror episode. You know, just one of those short, unique, conceptual stories that takes place. This was only 40 minutes, and it was all the better for it. You could have dragged that out to an hour and a half film, but I think it was perfect at the length it was. And I enjoyed it just as much as one of the episodes from those other shows because of that reason. A unique concept straight off the bat. We never see the person controlling the cursor, but there's someone controlling the cursor entering a Zoom chat. That's all we know. From there, obviously, there's a seance over the Zoom chat. They all unleash spirits into their household. The Scottish seance lady was obviously there to sort of explain the rules of the game before she left through bad connection, which actually makes it better because then they had no knowledgeable help. After that, they were left to fend for themselves. And obviously from there, things just get worse and worse for them until, the spirits eventually start attacking them and bumping them off one after the other. I thought the acting in this was really natural and very well done. I completely bought them all as just a group of friends who've decided to try this seance and have fun with it. I think all the actresses and the one actor did a great job. Everyone did an excellent job, from the Scottish seance lady to the actresses who played the main group of friends to the guy that popped in with his girlfriend as well. I think they all just played them so naturally. I bought them all as genuine people, just trying this as something to do as a friend group. So bought it all the way through as well, which is really important, I think, with this tone of horror. Obviously, I love the other tone of horror, over the top, cheesy, Tales from the Crypt. But when you're trying to have a very serious tone, it requires very good acting, and luckily every single person cast in this was a very good actor and they played a believable part. I thought the choreography of direction was excellent. Like, there was small parts you just wouldn't expect to get in a quote-unquote found footage movie, like when her eye was like that on the bed sheet. When her eye was outlined like that, I thought that was just a genius little bit of cinematography. Little things like that throughout it. And then obviously when you put very well done special effects, because all the effects in this were very well done, and yes, they seemed to me at least like they were computer effects, but because they're disguised slightly by that layer of pixelation which webcams have, it made all the effects so believable and they blend in seamlessly. Usually I hate bad CGI. Luckily this was great CGI and it just added and enhanced to the film rather than took away from it. And it's the type of CGI that will still hold up in 50 years as well, which is important because I think a lot of films from these last 2 decades will be looked back on with a bit of like, I don't know man, it'll look like plastic on screen in 20 years. So I think the effects in this film are going to stand the test of time, which is excellent. Such a unique little concept, done so well. No one's really done a whole Zoom meeting thing and thought of an idea focusing on the whole Zoom call sort of culture, which is quite popular just now. It was quite topical actually as well, come to think of it, you know, using Zoom, and they were all mentioning COVID even before I think the character was Gemma, that when she left the house she put the mask on her face when she was running around to Hayley's house. I think it was Hayley. I don't know if I'm getting these names 100% right. But so it was very topical in that regard. I thought all the little moments they chose throughout it to show things were picked at good times, like when she went up to the attic and it panned across and we saw the legs, she didn't see them, all her friends saw them, pans back and they're not there anymore. Slowly and slowly showing us more and more of these otherworldly demon sort of characters. The demons themselves, we didn't really get a good look at them, but they sort of looked like the one from Insidious kinda, but without the red. Just like black demonic painted things with fucked up eyes. But they slowly showed us more and more of those things as we progressed until obviously the very last shot where it jumped right at her. And I think they did all of those parts very well. So all in all, I'm very happy that Theo recommended this film to me. It was excellent. I can see why it was well received on Shudder as well. I don't have a Shudder account, so I'm not aware of the content that's unique to Shudder, so I'm pleased that I was put in the direction of this. Otherwise it may have been one of those films that I'd never seen. And also, big up Jed Shepard, I think it was well written. I'm curious as to how much of that was actually on the page and how much of it was improvised dialogue wise, because all the dialogue sounded so natural. Either that or they're just that excellent of actors. I've got a slight feeling they were perhaps improvising here and there with how natural the dialogue was, but perhaps I'm wrong and they just rehearsed it so well and made it sound so natural as they delivered it. Yeah, so great film. And I'm looking forward to the next one, which I don't know what it will be yet. If you like this one, click like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more reactions like this or get updated when new ones are coming out. If there's anything you want to talk about in anything we've just watched or anything you want to see me react to in the future, leave a comment below and share this video around to people you think might enjoy it or want to watch more of these along with us. Also, if you would like to become a Patreon, if you become a Patreon and help support the channel, the links are in the description. You get access to polls which help me decide what I will be watching in the future. You also get access to these reactions weeks and weeks ahead of YouTube, and not only that, but you get full-length reactions to everything I have ever watched on this channel. So please consider supporting the channel and becoming a Patreon, it helps out a lot. That being said, I've really enjoyed this film, and until next time, I am BA, peace.